Hey guys, welcome to Totally Anime. Now, today's discussion is top 10 sports anime. Now, sports is a genre that has a fair share of TV shows, movies, and books. Sports fiction is one of the hottest items of our generations. Anime too is not far from this. So, today I have a selection of my own personal top 10 sports anime. This is my opinion alone, so please no need to get ballistics if your opinion is different from mine. Also, if you have some sports anime which you want to suggest to me, I'm really open to it. So let's go ahead. The first number 10, I have my number 10 is Offside. Offside is an anime about Goro Kumogaya, a really talented goalkeeper who wants to join one of the best high school football club, but he meets with an accident. So has to join a low-ranked school. There he meets other skilled footballers and joins the football club. Here Goro discovers his prowess as a striker. This show is actually really inspirational and it has some tense moment which gives me goosebumps. And if you like football or soccer, I will definitely recommend this show. So the next anime, or number 9, is Area no Kishi, or Knight of the Area. Another soccer anime or football anime for you. Well, actually I really like football, so you can't blame me. It's a story about two brothers who love football from the bottom of their heart. But while one brother becomes one of the best under 15 footballer in the country, the other brother stops playing and takes more of a managerial role. The show is emotional, tackles many moral topics, and is probably one of the most realistic depictions of football that I've ever seen in an anime. And I have seen my fair share of football related anime. So, yeah, you could check this out. So, the third entry, number 8. Is Major. Major is a baseball anime about a boy named Honda Goro and his dream of becoming a famous batter just like his father. But his father's career ended due to several injuries. This was what motivated Goro to being a baseballer himself. Major is actually really amazing anime, and if there is a baseball lover, I think you should definitely watch this. I mean, definitely. My fourth choice, or number 7, is Prince of Tennis. Prince of Tennis is about a tennis prodigy named Echizen Ruma who joins his high school tennis team. He faces a lot of strong opponents and strives to be the very best. This show is almost as much about brains as it is about bronze. Sometimes the tennis match seems to be a chess match in which every player is thinking about the other player's next move or his current move or how he will react. And if you want an intelligent sports anime or something that can give your brain a little tickle, then I think instead of an emotional one or a really cliche one, you could check out Prince of Tennis. At number 6, we have Yowamushi Pedal. Now I know a lot of you are thinking, an anime about cycling? No way that could be interesting. You are so wrong. Yowamushi Pedal is about an anime which revolves around Onada Sakamichi, who is a cheapskate otaku, who travels in Akihabara with his cycle to save train money. He then gets the attention of the high school bicycle club and joins them. The anime is a little unconventional and has really unique characters. Also, I relate to his being a cheapskate because, well, I'm a cheapskate too and I'm really broke. And, oh god, this is so embarrassing. And this series is a little lighthearted with a pinch of passion and tension added to it in just the right moments. So in one moment they're all joking around and the next moment, damn, the tension hits you. Watch it. I think you will love it. and you will definitely want to see more of it. The number 5 is Diamond no Ace, another baseball anime. Diamond no Ace is about Eijun Sawamura losing his final game in middle school. Then he and his teammates promise to be the best when they are in high school. Now a scout from a prestigious high school approaches Eijun and invites him. After being encouraged by his friends and teammates, he joins the school to improve himself. But now he's surrounded by really talented players and he struggles with himself. This story is about how a guy in a team full of juggernauts becomes the ace. The show is a roller coaster of emotion and any sports fan will surely love this. Now my fourth choice is Haikyuu. I can already feel you guys thinking, why is it not number 1? Well, it's my opinion. And there are 3 other animes, all of which could have been number 1, but yeah, Haikyuu was there, but I had to bring it to 4th, and it's currently the most popular sports anime, I think. It's about Shoyo Hinata, who is a less than average volleyball player. I'm sorry, but he wants to become a talented player. Volleyball is a sport which does not have any major coverage in any field, any movies or books or anything. But this anime is ambitious in trying to show us the passion, the hard work, and the intensity behind this sport. If you think this show is overhyped or overrated, I suggest you need to see it. You will be proven wrong. It has comedy as well as heart-wrenching moments. So I want to say, just check it out. Now we get into the big 3. At 3rd position is Kuroko no Basket. Yeah, the Kuroko no Basket. Now the story is about a guy named Kuroko who was a phantom 6-man in one of the strongest middle school basketball club. He didn't have a game record and he was relatively unknown. And the group was so good that they were known as Generation of Miracles. Kuroko no Basket is really awesome and it features a lot of really complicated and really nicely written characters. For example, like Kagami Taiga or the main character, which is Kuroko. The other Kiseki no Sedai or the Generation of Miracles also stand out. If you ask who is my favorite Generation of Miracles player, I think it's Aomine Daiki. His attitude of the only one who can beat me is me really stuck with me, and at the end I thought that he should have won the match. But you could check it out. And Kuroko no Tetsuya is very much against the common stereotype of other basketball teams or other basketball players, and it shows the determination of the players who plays them. Now Kuroko has a very complicated story and you need to see all 3 seasons to really appreciate the value of the story. Personally, I love basketball, I play basketball, and so Kuroko has sort of ignited the passion that was not there before. Yeah, you should check Kuroko no Basket out if you like anime at all. So yeah, so let's move on. Now we come to number 2, and it is really heating up at the top. The number 2 anime is Hajime no Ippo, or Fighting Spirit. Now Hajime no Ippo is about a guy named Ippo Makunouchi who was constantly treated like a loser and bullied like every day. And he, in the process of being bullied, he was saved by a guy, a boxer, and then he sort of the guy took him to a boxing gym and he was introduced to the whole world of boxing. Now this is what inspired him to become a boxer. This anime is perhaps one of the most emotional one in the list. The feelings involved in this anime are really on the level of anime like Angel Beats and Clannad, even though it's a sports anime. You will cry with Ippo, you will laugh with Ippo, and you will feel the same things as Ippo when you watch this, irrespective of your age, gender, nationality. This anime brings out the little kid in you who wants to succeed in life, and personally I think I've taken it too far, but if you're an anime fan, you have to watch Hajime no Ippo. I mean, like, have to. Okay, now I told you I like basketball, so some of you might call me biased that I gave this number 1, but when I started playing basketball back when I was in 5th grade, I think, this anime was airing on TV, and that was what made me want to play the game. And the anime is none other than Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk is is an old anime, and I think a lot of you have heard it. It may be old, the animation may not be really top notch, but the anime in itself is marvelous. It's just marvelous. The characters are unforgettable. From the fiery, hot-blooded Hanamichi to the cool and composed but somewhat arrogant Kaede to other really colorful characters in the team. So, for those who don't know, it is about Hanamichi Sakuragi, who is an arrogant, narcissistic delinquent who, through basketball, discovers his ability in the sport, and this changes him. It's really hard to describe this anime, but it's a fun anime with emotion, comedy, passion, and a lot of things mixed together in such a way that none of them overpowers each other. It's like a really nice curry in which there are a lot of spices, but none of the spices overpowers one another. I think that's the best way to describe it. And having seen this anime, I think that maybe Kuroko no Basuke is a little bit inspired from this one. But still, it doesn't. The anime takes basketball love to a whole new level. And personally, it's my favorite in the sports genre. And it's one of my favorite anime of all times. And it may not have the really good animation like animes nowadays, but this anime made sports genre what it is today. So if you are following my advice and you want to watch an anime, I recommend you start from this one. Basketball lovers, anyone out there, my basketball posse, just stop watching whatever you are watching down and watch, definitely watch Slam Dunk. So that's my list for today. I'm really thankful. You can suggest me some other sports anime. I am more in my favorite genres are possibly basketball and soccer or football. So you could give me some good animes about both. And yeah, so this is how we end the video. If you like the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments, and give me some suggestions about other lists that I could make. Your suggestions are always welcome. Okay, thank you and have a really nice day. See you next time.